Boys.
Okay, so we're backstage here at Burlesqueland. I'm really excited to introduce some of the performers. Now, how long have you been doing, burlesque?
I started performing in 2007, so this will be 5 years now.
Now, do you make your own costumes, or like?
As much as possible.
Did you make your outfit today?
I did, actually. I made every piece of this. This is my pièce de résistance, my crowning glory. It was very difficult and took a long time. But some of my costumes, I don't know how to make a corset, so I'll hire somebody to make a corset for me.
Okay.
And
do you have a specific people that you go through, or you just?
Usually, I had a friend who made my corsets for me, but she's retired.
Okay.
So now I have to find somebody new for that. But yeah, I definitely have people that I prefer to go to. There's a performer locally named Venus DeMille, who's actually a professional costumer. So if I need help, she's my first stop. So
awesome. Now, what other performances are you going to be coming up pretty soon to see you? In case they didn't get to see you tonight, where will they?
Well, if they did not get to see me tonight, they really missed out.
I know, they seriously did. But you're going to be able to check it out on YouTube. Some of the clips, not everything, because we can't give you everything for free.
If you were not able to come to Burlesqueland tonight, you can see me at Monday Night Teas on March 26th or on April 2nd. I'll be doing the act I'm bringing to Viva Las Vegas. And then later on this year, you can check my website for updates because I'll be doing a lot of my other really fun acts.
And what is your website?
My website is dizzyvondam.com. It's very easy to remember. And some of my other acts that I'll be doing later this year, I'm revamping my very first act I ever did, which is Vicky from Small Wonder.
Oh!
And I'm revamping my Chitara act.
Nice.
So I've realized that a great deal of my inspiration comes from bastardizing children's entertainment.
And tonight is a good example. I like it though. I mean, it's very sexy, but have you ever had any problems doing this, or when you first started doing it, was it ever nervous-wracking going upstage? Or
the very first time I performed, I was very nervous. I was so nervous, in fact, that my face was twitching and my lip kept Elvis, but nobody noticed apparently except me. And I get a little bit nervous when I'm doing something brand new, or if I'm in a really unfamiliar place. I don't get too nervous anymore.
And then how long have you, now, are you performing as dancer as well? Because you were doing a lot of different things up there. So, I mean, do you have any background on that?
I had dance classes, as a child up until I was about 13 or 14.
Oh, so you have some. So
I have some dance background. I would never call myself a dancer. That's not my strong point.
You wouldn't even notice that on stage.
There are a lot of things that I'm good at, and if I were to list 20, dancing would not be in that top 20. But I know how to use the music. I have good timing, and I have really good comedic timing, I think. So a lot of that is the same. When you hear something fun in the music, that's what you work with.
And then how did you get started? When you wanted to start doing burlesque, what did you end up doing in order to do that?
I had always been interested in burlesque and vintage and things like that. One of the first movies I remember seeing that had anything to do with it was this old musical called Little Abner.
Oh.
And there's a character in it named Stupefying Jones. And she is man-made. And when they show her off, her debut, she comes out of the box and bumps her hips. And the whole town goes, boom. And I was like, that's what I want to be when I grow up. So when I decided I was actually really going to do it, it was 2007, it was New Year's Eve, and then on January 2nd, I went to my local knitting group, where I like to knit things. I'm a grandma. And I met a girl who was a performer and had been performing for 2 years, and it was like kismet. I mean, she was there, and I had just made this decision I wanted to do it, and so she started bringing me to shows. And then I took a class, and I had my debut, and it's just kind of spiraled wildly out of control from there.
See? What a knitting class will take you to.
Yeah, totally.
But no, I mean, that's amazing. So that's really exciting. And I mean, would you recommend people to come do this and then check it out?
Absolutely. And always my first recommendation, if you're interested, is to start going to shows. All different shows, any show you can find out about. And at a show, you'll usually find flyers about other shows, or you'll meet a performer, get their website. Because the more you see, the more you understand what you like and what you don't like. It's, you start to have a really good understanding of what's out there, and then you can decide if you want to be part of it.
That's exciting. Well, thank you so much for interviewing us, and we're excited to see the next performance of hers, because there's actually 2. So we received 1, and we're going to get to see the next one as well. So thank you again, and again, this is ST from Sex at the Beach, and thank you from behind the stage.